Kung Fu Maintenance. Today I'm going to be showing you how to edit with Movie Edit Pro from scratch. So I'm starting a new project, and all I did was open the program, and that takes maybe 30 seconds or so to open it up. So anyway, here we go. Got a new project. Up here we've got our import pane, and down here we've got our scrolling, viewer pane, or what's going to be in our video. So first off, I'm going to find what I want to import, and today I'm going to be doing a reverse engineering right here. Let's see. You can preview videos here. Okay, so I've got a really and I think I'm going to use this one
Okay, I
right
hate
here.
to mess this up.
Okay, so what you want to do is drag it down into your pane. You can also double click on it, and we want to match the resolution. So the active movie has a resolution of 16:9 with a 29.97 frames per second, but the file has a resolution of 1920 by 1080 with 59.94 frames per second. We want it at the better frame rate, okay? So we want to adjust the movie and the video to the imported file. So I'm going to click adjust. So now it's adjusted it to that file. Now, having that many frames per second, it's going to be a much smoother video. When you're moving and panning the camera around, there's going to be a much smoother transition. With only 29.7, it's going to be a little bit jumpier. Anyway, that just to explain that a little bit, okay? Now, so right here, this just starts right in at the movie, but I actually like to add a little bit of an intro in. Not too much, just a little tiny bit of music with a title in the front. And so what I'm going to do is go and I usually add a warning in. This one, I don't think I'll need a warning on this one. I usually add a warning about the dangers of electricity and sharp items and all that. This one's just about toilet paper. I don't think anyone's going to get hurt with toilet paper, so I don't think I need a warning with this one, but you never know, Use the information in this video at your own risk, okay? Just so you got it. All right, but anyway, I do want a little bit of music and a little bit of a title at the front. So I go to computer, I go to my book. I've got all my stuff on an external hard drive. I like it storing my information and everything there better, because if I ever get a new computer in the future, I just unplug my external hard drive, plug it into the new computer, I'm good to go. A lot easier. So I just like to store things on an external hard drive. I just think it makes it easier and better in the future. And I like to use a solid state hard drive because solid state is much faster than a spinning disk accessing the information. That's just how I like to do it. Okay, anyway, so back in the mix here. So now I'm going to add a title, and what I want to do is pick my font style. I actually like the male font style. Some people don't like it, but that's okay. That's what I like. So that's what I'm going to be using here. And you can set your font size. I'm going to go with 18 for now. And what you'll do is drag your cursor where you want to start your title, and then just left click on the screen. So I'll add the title, okay. And I'm going to call this Kung Fu Maintenance. So I'm just going to add my title in. I'll put that all on one line. And I'll probably put it up here. Now we've got some advanced features for text. One, we can change our text size. And then here under the advanced function, we can add a shadow. We can also add an outline, and we can add 3D. So outline I might keep black, 3D I might put blue. And you can see it brought in a little bit of blue here. We can increase the width and the height. We can lower it or raise it up depending on what you like. You can go into the negative area, and you can see how that starts to drag it up. I think that looks pretty good on I'm doing a -6 there and a +5. Gives a nice glowing kind of three-dimensional look. Okay. Now you can also add some effects in here, and the program has a lot of neat like pre-done effects in there. So I'm going to go over to effects here, and you can do movement effects, and then there's some templates here, some movement templates. I really like this first scene one, so I'm just going to drag it right onto my title there, and you can see how it comes in there. That's just one option. You also have like a heartbeat option. You can drag that on, and you can see what that does there. I don't like that as much. I'm going to hit edit, undo. So that's going to bring it back to just that first scene. Well, it actually erased the first scene deal, so we can drag that back on there. Okay. And you actually have to drag it right onto the file itself. So here's the KungFuMaintenance title file, and so I can drag the effect onto the file. And there we go. Okay. Okay. So now I can add my second title, which I'm going to put right here. Second portion of the title. This allows to give a couple different colors as well as possibly give a different effect. So reverse engineering flower basket toilet paper, and then on the next one I'll put origami video, but I'll kind of center this. Right here you've got a left button, a center button, and a right button. I'm going to go with the center button, and we're going to hit advanced, and we're going to go outline, make that blue. You can do it two different ways. It gives a different effect, and but on this one I'm actually going to go with a different color, maybe just so it's a little different. And you can see how the outline gives it more of a glow effect, whereas the three-dimensional gives it more of a background emphasis effect. So it just depends on what you want to do. There we go. Maybe that looks good. And maybe I'll move it up a little bit higher for now. Okay. And then to finish it off, we got our origami video. And I kind of think a green will look pretty good there. So going to go to the advanced features again, and I'll take the outline, make the outline green, and then I'm okay with that. I'm actually going to make that a bit bigger. There we go. Okay, now we can add more effects in here if we want to. Also this, I might make the 3D part a little bit bigger. Okay. Can also make the outline bigger if we wanted to. That's pretty good. Okay. And let's see what else we can get for effects here. Now if you look down here, I've got my video length of the video. I want to even these out. So you can see this bottom handle. I can shorten the title just by dragging that bottom handle. You saw before how we used this handle to fade in and fade out the audio. Well, it also fades in or fades out the video. So the function is very similar. Again, very easy. It works the way that you think it should work. So right here, I'm going to highlight the reverse engineering, and we'll go over to effects and see what kind of effects we can come up with that'll work good for this. We've got roll in, we've got spiral. Maybe I'll try this spiral, okay? And I'll drag it onto the reverse engineering, and we can try that out. Okay, I hate to mess this up. I like this. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then on the origami video, we can try this warning one. We can try a zoom in. You know, it's up to you. And you can actually make your own effects also. I'll have to show you that on a different video. Let's try the warning. Okay, I hate to mess this up. I like this. That works. It's just enough. It's just a very subtle effect. But, you know, putting some text on there also helps Google give an idea of how they want to index it by giving some words that search engines can understand. And you add those in your keywords and your description and your title and everything also. But having it in the video is also pretty helpful. So here we go. Okay, I hate to mess this up. I like this little toilet paper origami, but in the name of science and understanding, I'm going to try to basically reverse engineer. Okay, so here's the video. It's not probably going to be a whole lot of editing in this one, just a little bit. Some people like to use what's called a watermark. They put a little picture. And you can actually do this within YouTube, where it puts a little watermark on the video. It may actually be the better way to do it, because people can click it off if they don't want the watermark to be visible and not interfere with part of the screen. But I actually like it on there, and I just kind of like it because it designates it that it's yours and it links back to you. A lot of people embed your videos if you allow it, and that's very useful, because you know it's going to get more exposure to your videos. But I just don't like the idea that somebody can like completely hijack my video, so I kind of like to have a more permanent watermark on it. That's just me. I guess it's just kind of silly, but that's how I roll. That's me. So so anyway, I like putting my little KungFuMaintenance.com insignia on there. On your videos, you can do it the way that you like to. You know, that's just how I like to do it. So what I'm going to do is just create a little title here, and I'll just do Kung Fu Maintenance. All one word. And I'll shrink that down. It's way too big. And with this type of watermark, you know, it really, smaller is better. And too small is too small. So anyway, there it is. I can drag it over to where I want it. And when you're on the title section, it only lets you fit into what would be on like a TV screen. So like if I try to put it all the way over here, it just bounces back. Or if I try to put it down here, it'll only go so low. If you want to get around that and override that, you can actually go into your effects and change the size and position of that text file. But I like to work with it because it just means that that's going to show up if it was ever put on TV. So anyway, I'm going to go again into my advanced function, and I'm going to change my outline to black, and I'll change the 3D to blue here. Okay. And what I like to do here is put my www dot above it. So I go here and I put www dot, and then below it I put my .com. And the only way I can get this whole thing to work out is actually set this to the left and then check it, and I'll drag it over to the right, and then click in here, and then spacebar over the .com to the right. The reason I do this is because I also have my blog, which is a subdomain. I've got my main domain is KungFuMaintenance.com. I've got my blog as a subdomain, so I can go www.blog.kungfumaintenance.com. And so anyway, I use this as my watermark. I'm going to drag this out across the entire length of the video. Again, some people hate that I do this, but that's just what I do. You can do things the way that you want to do them. It's up to you. I'm just showing you a little bit about how to get things done. And right here, I can create a new text file and put blog dot, and I kind of have a little system going where I keep the blog color green. Hit OK. Actually, for some reason that didn't come out. Okay. And I might make that blog a little bit bigger. Change the size a little bit, and then just kind of center it around, okay? And then we can drag this out as long as I want it, okay? And now I also have another subdomain called Arcade, so I'll click on this, I'll hit Edit Copy, and then I'll paste it in right after. So Edit, Paste. And then what I'll do is I'll go in and change this one to Arcade. It's already kind of formatted, already ready, except it's a little big. So I'll make it a little smaller, click it and drag it over, make it a little smaller, and then I'll change the advanced feature. I'll make this red. Okay, and I might increase that outline a little bit, make it a little more pronounced, and I might actually do the same thing on the Kung Fu Maintenance thing here. Make it a little more pronounced. It's a little bit stronger. It's kind of like a comic book style, I guess you'd say. Okay. And I also have other subdomains, but I think that's okay. 2 is enough. That'll work for me. Okay. And now I want to show you how you can do transition effects. Right here, we'll line these 2 videos up, okay? And go to effects, and we're going to look for transition effects. There's actually a couple ways to do this. Let's see. We can actually go right here. We can click this little color box, and we can click one of these different types of effects. So let's try swing 1, okay? And that changes it from
okay, I hate to mess
when the blog comes in. It's just going to kind of swing in.
Fold it up.
And we can highlight this one, and we can do the same thing right here. We can go flying.
This is separate.
So you can see
and this is
how
just
that
folded.
is. All these types of effects you can have fun messing around with, and just kind of showing you a couple little ideas and things that you can do inside of this program, Movie Edit Pro. It's, you know, again, it's very easy.
Okay, I hate to mess this up. I like this
and basically things work the way that you think that they should work. I'm going to drag this over to the end so that finishes it out. And now I'm going to finish off my outro. Did my intro, want my outro, got my little music part. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it at the end here. Edit, paste. And that's going to paste in the music. And I can drag over that file. You remember how I trimmed it earlier? I can actually go in there and see I'm using that plus arrow to make the screen bigger. Let's see. Actually, I've got the wrong file. Let's cut that. That's not what I want. We want the music file, which is right here, I believe. No, it's right here. Edit, copy. I usually don't like my music file right on top of the same file as the video, so I'm going to drag that down. See, I can just left click and hold it and drag it down. We can drag it onto an empty track. So that's what I'm going to do there.
Okay, I hate to mess this up. I like this little toilet paper.
Okay, so now edit, copy, bring that over to the end, paste it in, edit, paste. It's going to paste it in on the same track as where you copied it from. And now I can drag this over. I might have to kind of drag it back and then drag it over and then drag it back. So it is what it is. Okay, there it is. And now I will just post a little subscribe for the latest deal. I want this to come in right here. And I'll hit subscribe for the latest on a title. And you can either copy your previous title, which is a nice and easy way to do it. Edit, copy, edit, paste. And it's going to be that same size, so I can hit subscribe for the latest. I like it all to be one word like that. And can do my advanced features. I'll make this blue. Okay. Raise that up a little bit. Increase the outline a little bit to make it a little more pronounced. Okay. And then I'll use an effect on it. So I'll hit OK here. And then on the effect I'll put first scene. That'll make it come in like so. And beyond that, I will actually add my book cover, KungFuMaintenance. If you haven't checked out the book yet, please do. You can. It's actually an ebook. It's only like $2.99 to. You can get it on your phone or something on a Kindle download. You can also check it out for free from the library there. So it's kind of cool on the Kindle library. Anyway, just have to find it. Let's see. You think it'd be in my book, right? No, it's not quite. But here we go. I kind of know where it's at here. It gets kind of crazy when you get a lot of files. It just is what it is. Here we go. Oh, I can drag something different in. We'll see how that is. I'll move this up top. And I'll do that first scene deal here on this. Alright, and I can also throw in a couple more little videos on top of that, or little pictures on top of that. Let's see. This is a good place to put other video suggestions, you know, but it's really up to you how you do it. I'm just going to do a few different little deals here. Let's go with the key. And so this will allow me to show you a little bit about the size and position. So definitely don't want it that big. So I'll go to Effects, going to go to Size and Position, and then going to drag this one down. So there we go. Okay, and we can do the same on this background here. I can bring this size and position bigger. Yeah, I think that'll work. Started out a bit smaller and then come out with it. Just different effects you can do. Okay, yeah, I like that. You know, it gives you a lot of creative ability, a lot of I mean, there's just endless options here. So I'm just gonna drag in a few more. Let's go patching. I'll wait to change the size on it. Preparation. And let's go screenage. Okay. Just all the different chapters I did in my book. I kind of had a different theme for each chapter. It was a lot of fun. So anyway, now I'll change the size and position on these. Drag it down and make it about the same size as the other one that I did, and position them kind of all next to each other, like so. And get them all positioned. Can actually make it full size to get a better idea what this is going to look like. You know, again, a lot of freedom for creative expression here. It's up to you. Come up with something that you like. You know. Okay. I'll go with that for now. And can also add the effect to the subscribe for the latest. So let's do that. Go with a movement template. And again, there's just so many different ways that you can do this. It's up to you. Alright, that looks pretty good. And might do that first scene deal for each of these. Book covers. Let's see, I'm missing one. The key. Okay, so now they all kind of come in, have a little bit of movement. I don't know what that is in the background. What? I gotta get rid of that. Edit, cut. Something just fluky there. Seemed like it really didn't work that time, did it? Let's back it up a little bit, jump in there.
I don't know if I have another roll in the other bathroom.
That was weird. Yeah, I see. So they all kind of zoom in, overlap. That works. Okay, so back to the video editing itself.
I'm going to see if I can mimic it. I don't know if I have another roll in the other bathroom.
Okay, so I reverse engineered it, and I actually want to take out the audio on this portion because I kind of finished the video. So what I'm going to do, I want to keep the video, but I don't want that last little piece of audio in there. So what I'm going to do is hit the T button to split the track, or I can go up here, edit, and go to this cut and split the scene. Or you can use the T button. And then right here on the audio, I can just take this handle and drag it down, and that basically mutes it. So I'm keeping the video portion, but getting rid of the audio portion.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty clever. I like it.
And there we go. Okay, and now what I want to do is have my music come in over that portion as well. And then I can drag my music out and let it finish here. So it kind of covers up that audio portion. Now there's another way to do the audio, which I was going to tell you about, is you can ungroup the tracks, the video and the audio, and then you can delete the audio portion. I find it's a little easier just to turn it down there, but it's up to you. Just another way you can get it done. Figured you might want to know. So
Pretty clever. I like it.
okay, anyway, that's a bit about video editing, and then all we need to do is export. We can save it, hit File, Save, and then I'll show you the exporting and mixing down the video on another video. But anyway, hope you like these kinds of videos. If you like seeing a little bit about the behind the scenes and how to do video editing, hit the like and let me know in a comment below, and I'll make more of these videos for you guys if there's a demand for it. So give a shout. Anyway, thanks for watching KungFuMaintenance. So once you get your video to where you like it, you're probably going to want to review it in full screen. It's always a good idea to watch through your whole video, review it in full screen. Full screen can be gotten to by clicking this little square up here in the top right corner. So you click that, you can push your space bar to play, or you can click the play button down here. And that just shows you, lets you get the full-on effect of how
Okay,
your
I hate to mess this up. I like this.
how your video is going to look to your viewers. So I've already got mine ready, and now I'm ready for export. You might remember earlier we clicked File, Save Project As, and then we copied this title. So that's our title. We're done, we're ready. Definitely want to save it here, so you can go File, Save Project, or you can click this little disk up here to save the project, okay? And once you're ready to export, you're going to hit the export button. Right here, you can upload directly to YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, but I prefer to have the recorded file and finished file on my external hard drive. That way, if I ever need it again in the future, I have it. It's nice to have a backup copy, so you can always have a plan B, or if another format comes up in the future that you want to upload to, you've got it ready to go. Everything kind of in one place, kind of a nice backup. Anyway, so I like to output as a video file, and right here I like to put it in the highest quality I can possibly record to that my computer can handle. So I do HD quality 2 and an MPEG 4. Works really good for YouTube. I don't get any lag or anything like that. So now I'll click Save Video. It'll ask me where I want to save it. So I've got my file folder where I want to save it. And we need our file name. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to paste in our name. KungFuMaintenance Reverse Engineering Flower Basket Toilet Paper Origami Video. And I'll hit Save. And you can go to YouTube and check out the finished video if you'd like to see it. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. If you would like to see more videos like this and see on my how-to videos, show a lot about fixing air conditioners and washing machines, dishwashers, all that good stuff. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, hit the like button and let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to make more videos on video editing. There's definitely a lot more to it. I'd also like to go into showing more things about making web pages and making blogs and WordPress sites, and there's just so many different avenues to go into. But anyway, if you'd like to see some of that stuff, let it be known, and I'll see what I can do. Anyway, I'll be making more videos, try to keep it interesting, try to keep it entertaining. Thanks for watching. Kung Fu Maintenance, over and out.